1200 amp disconnect with associated meter packs and bus bars would be considered large equipment and must comply with entrance requirements. According to NFPA 70E, large electrical equipment is defined as equipment that meets one or more of these criteria. Firstly, it has a height or width of 24 inches or more, which is 610 millimeters. Secondly, it has a depth of 16 inches or more, which is 406 millimeters. Thirdly, it has a volume of 1.5 cubic feet or more, which is 0.42 cubic meters. NFPA 70E mandates that access to larger electrical equipment must be sized to accommodate the work that needs to be performed. This includes ensuring several things. Firstly, sufficient space for a qualified person to enter and exit the equipment. Secondly, adequate clearance for service and maintenance. Thirdly, appropriate lighting. Fourthly, proper ventilation. In the situation described, the 1200 amp disconnect, the meter packs, and the bus bars likely meet the definition of large equipment based on their dimensions and overall volume. Consequently, they must adhere to the entrance requirements outlined in NFPA 70E. The specific entrance requirements will vary depending on the size and arrangement of the equipment. However, there are some common requirements to keep in mind. One common requirement is an entrance opening that is at least 30 inches wide, which is 762 millimeters, and 6 feet high, which is 1.83 meters. Another common requirement is an unobstructed access path to the equipment. Sufficient illumination to provide a clear view of the equipment is important. Ventilation to prevent the accumulation of heat and gases is also an important requirement. To comply with entrance requirements, several actions might be necessary. One action to consider is installing a larger entrance opening if the existing one is too small. Another is removing or rearranging any obstacles that might impede access to the equipment. Adding lighting or ventilation may be necessary to meet the illumination and ventilation requirements. Providing a platform or ladder for access may be needed if the equipment is located at a height that is difficult to reach. It is important to consult with a qualified electrician to determine the specific entrance requirements that apply to the equipment and to develop a plan to ensure compliance with those requirements. Ignoring these requirements can lead to safety hazards and code violations. Always prioritize safety and compliance when working with electrical equipment.